Can you say your name?
Anca Mihulet is my name.
And you curated
Yes,
the show?
I've curated Wakefield Meadows.
Okay, take me through it.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Basically, the exhibition starts here. Almost all the exhibitions that I curate begin with somehow questioning the history of arts. And this work, made by the Soska group in Ukraine, does exactly this. It talks about the end of art, because these old women from Ukraine do incantations on very famous works of art, like in this case the head of Damien Hirst. And there's also a video connected to the work, and I invite you to watch it. So this is the video connected to the lightbox, and practically describes the entire process of incantation. They are singing Ukrainian songs towards these really famous works of art that are projected in their apartment. So the Soska projected the works from a projector on the ceiling in their apartment, and they started to make the incantations like the works of art were dead, and they don't represent anything. Images don't represent anything. This was the idea. The exhibition generally speaks about excess, about non-identity and non-space. So like everything is cancelled, then we have to take everything from the beginning. And this is also a very interesting and funny video made by a Romanian artist, Adriana Lecu, and it's called Bison. The bison, the Romanian bison, was a very famous and mythical animal in the 17th century on the territory of the Romanian states, because there was no Romania. And it was extincted at some point in the 17th century, and then it was recreated artificially in the 20th century, and now exists in reservation, exiled and away from human civilization. And the story behind the video is about collecting stamps, collecting art, collecting memories, and using the bison as a pretext for everything. And practically it's a family of really capitalists that have nothing to do and are in search for these stamps with the bison, because the stamps with the bison are the first series of stamps in Romania, and they are very expensive. Like a series costs around 50,000 euros, and they are in search for the bison, but behind the bureau. And there on the other side are some people from the underground, and they just go on the streets and search for the bison, create situations very, ongoing, and not fearing anything that might occur. And it's always this difference between the social environments. And we can now go inside the resource room, because the resource room is somehow the theoretical core of Pavillion Unicredit, the space that you are visiting right now. And inside Pavillion, about the resource room, there are the works of Projektgruppe, a German group from Germany. And we should... And the Projektgruppe makes these really interesting journals called the Journal for Northeast Issues. And practically they somehow see Europe differently, because Europe, as we know, it is a separation between East and West. And in their case, they make a different separation between South and North. And everything changes, all the identities change. And in their newspapers, art theoreticians, curators, and other people having to do with culture somehow talk about their daily experiences, but not in a conservative way, but they try to change somehow everything. Like having a coffee may mean something else if you do it with art, and you make a different approach. So they are somehow giving advice of doing a better thing in your life and changing your life somehow.